Hello, this is Robin Sampson McCarthy with BibleJournalClasses.com. Today I'm going to show you how I made this little loaded pocket. It's just adorable. It only takes one sheet to make the pocket. And here's where I have a little white strip I'm going to show you. That happens sometimes when you print on two sides, and I'm going to show you how we can easily hide it. Fold your paper in half as shown here. Then open it up. And now I'm going to fold in the part with the white on it because this is going to be a pocket and that white won't show. So don't feel like you have to start over if you find white on the back of your paper. Use your bone folder to press it down to give it a clean finish. Now this part's a little tricky. The far right is going to be the front. So you're going to flip this over and fold up as far as you want your pocket to go. As you go along, you'll see you can make different sizes. You can make the pockets deeper or more shallow. This time I used 80 weight cardstock. I have made this several times with regular copy paper, and it works just fine. But I prefer the cardstock for the durability. And you're done. Just about. We have to glue it yet. But isn't that cute? Just a few little folds and you have a pocket. Here's another version. Here's with the flowers on the top and the pocket is in blue. I like these flowers. It's one of my favorite papers. So I'm going to have the flowers as the pocket because all the embellishments cover up the back. So now we just have to add glue. I'm going to use score tape. But you can use liquid glue or glue stick. Just make sure that you just do it on the very edges. I burnish my score tape so it adheres better and stays longer. And then I use a sewing pin. Now I should have put glue on the other side before I folded it in, but I didn't. So now I have to manipulate the paper to get my score tape in there. So now we're done with that part. So now you have the front pocket, this middle pocket, and then we're going to put on another pocket in the front, and you still have a back pocket. We have to put tape on this back flap to give us a side pocket. So we're going to put it on the top and on the bottom and leave the side open. This pocket is for a lesson on the Garden of Eden. You know, when we think of the Garden of Eden, we picture paradise lost, but Eden was more than a garden. It was a sanctuary. It was God's first dwelling place with man. Everything in it had a purpose. It was not wild or random. It was cultivated and holy. The Hebrew word for garden is gan, which means enclosed or protected. This wasn't just a pretty place to walk around barefoot. It was a sacred place, a place where heaven touched earth. Now I'm inking the edges, and I made the mistake of not inking the edges earlier, and I try to do it here, and you can see I'm making a mess, so I just quit inking. But if you want to ink your pockets, do it before you glue. At the center of the garden, there were two trees, one offering life and communion with God, the other offering a test, a choice that will still echoes in our hearts today. Will we trust God's way or reach knowledge on our own terms? Here is where I made I took these tags that are included in the kit, a class freebie, and I put my little journal cards on each tag. Each lesson in the symbolism class comes with little journal cards, and this is just one of the things that you can do with them. And you can use the back of it. I didn't decorate the back, but you can see there's still plenty of room. You can put all 8 journal cards on that. And they're real easy to cut out with the paper trimmer. Now we've got the front. We can do all kinds of a little cluster. Then we have to put the pocket on the inside. The symbols that we studied in this class, we always study 8 symbols, were rivers, tree of knowledge, gold, onyx, cherubim, and that was all in Genesis. But the interesting thing is all these symbols, rivers, gold, onyx, cherubim, they all show up again. They show up again in the tabernacle, in the temple, and finally in the New Jerusalem. When you finish your pocket, use your bone folder to go back and forth and give it a little bit of room. It's really helpful. So you can see my little accordion booklet fits right in there. And then you just start stuffing all your embellishments on the front and in all the pockets. And just audition your embellishments, ephemera, and see what works for you. Here I'm just using glue. I don't always use score tape. And this will be your little reminder of the symbols that you studied from the Garden of Eden class. And you'll remember that Eden wasn't just the beginning. It was a blueprint. God's plan was never to abandon us. His plan was to bring us back. And we will learn more about that during the study of the tabernacle, and then be reminded of that when we study the temple. So here's my little pocket for now. And I'll put something in the side here. And then, of course, you can put word art on like a label on the front. I'm going to use this little rose sticker. I printed out some of my embellishments on sticker paper and a lot of them on cardstock that I will glue. This one's on sticker paper. I love that flower. And then I have to figure out what to put in the back. And I'm just going to play with it for now, and I'll finish it later. So here you go. We'll see you in the Facebook group. Bye-bye for now.